fun and games. We got everything you want, just call out our names. Whatever you may need will make your dreams come true. In the Fan Zone, the adventure awaits for you. Step into the magic, feel the energy. Open up your mind, set your spirit free. Welcome to the Fan Zone. Oh, 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 oh. Welcome to the Fan Zone. Take a step and go. Welcome to the Fan Zone. You'll never be alone. Welcome to the Fan Zone. You'll never be alone. Welcome to the Fan Zone, where dreams are shown. Welcome to the Fan Zone, where the music plays, dancing in the moonlight, enjoying sunny days. In this world of wonder, anything is possible. Come along and join us, let's make it unforgettable. All your hopes and fears, they will disappear. Feel the love and joy, let it all be clear. Welcome to the Fan Zone. Oh, 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 oh. Welcome to the Fan Zone. Take a step and go. Welcome to the Fan Zone. You'll never be alone. Welcome to the Fan Zone. You'll never be alone. Welcome to the Fan Zone, where dreams are shown. Where dreams are shown. Welcome to the Fan Zone. Oh, 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 oh. Welcome to the Fan Zone. Take a step and go. Welcome to the Fan Zone. Oh, 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 oh. Welcome to the Fan Zone. Take a step and go. Welcome to the Fan Zone. You'll never be alone. Welcome to the Fan Zone. You'll never be alone. Welcome to the Fan Zone, where dreams are shown. Oh, yeah, yeah. Where dreams are shown.
All right, we are live, doing a little bit of Starfinder in the Fan Zone. Everybody say hi. We are live, doing a little bit
Hello.
of Starfinder in the Fan Zone.
Hello.
Say hi.
Hello.
Starfinder in the Fan Zone.
Hello.
Say hi.
Hello.
Excellent. We have sound.
Yay.
All right, when we last left off, they had been searching
the fuck?
through an asteroid. If you guys did not read the message of the day, there's maps. The maps are right there, and the image. Everybody can see little buildings on the asteroid is what they saw. It had dwarven writing on it, so they having a dwarf on board, especially. They matched the velocity of the asteroid and are sort of going along with it, as there is nowhere to really dock. And they spacewalked to the door, came in, found four dwarves who are dead. They found these cold sapping creatures that they fought, and then they had come to the last room that at least that they've seen so far on this level, and there were some creatures in there called Girelings that are these strange-looking abominations that do terrible things, and that's where we left off. Any questions, any comments before we get going?
I have one that's unrelated. What's the pin for the laptop?
The what?
0223.
Thank you.
All right, so
And then
Kreshik, you
I had
have some new things. Reno, what were you saying?
I was saying that I had the chart advancement table up. Did I miss something on that, or just there for
That
reference?
lets you know how many hip experience you need to go up a level. So if you want to drop it into one of your hotkeys, you
Okay,
can have it available if you're ever curious.
right.
That's what that was for. Somebody had asked about it.
Okay, cool. Thanks. Yeah, reorganize these damn things.
All right, so Kreshik, I've done some upgrades to your character sheet. If you look at the actions page, do you see that?
Sorry, I'll be one thing. My stupid smoke alarms are going off again.
Okay, let me know when you're done.
Yeah, you can hear that.
Tamakiro Squad
I'm
is here.
outside too.
Happy Sunday,
Supposed to go
Sven
through the
Zone, he
paperwork, not
says.
just burn it.
Welcome, welcome. I appreciate you stopping by, sir. The 11th was my 4-year anniversary as being a Twitch affiliate. I've been streaming for about 5
Nice.
years now, but I started actually making money 4 years ago. Still can't retire and do this full time, but every little bit helps. And if you guys want to throw a couple cents in there, use that Prime membership to renew your subscription. Throw a little biddies in there. I even sell a couple things that I have links down below that I get a couple cents for every time something sells. So check it out. Thank you for stopping by, Tomic. I appreciate you.
Mick.
Even the viewer count helps, so thank you. All right, you had come to this last door, had opened it, and were attacked by this strange creature that has these abdominal flaps that have fangs on them, in addition to looks similar to what's on their face. And it jumped out and was immediately thrashed during the surprise round. During the first round. And so we are at the top of the round. Kreshik, are you ready? Are you back?
Sure.
All right, so
Imagine that the smoke alarms are still probably going.
I will move on to Riven. Actually, hold on a moment. As second one of these comes moving around the corner.
No, no, thank you, sir.
And out as it moves from this square to this square. It provokes attack of opportunity from Nikos.
Okay.
if you would like to make
Yeah.
a attack of opportunity.
I would love to make an attack of opportunity. I am going to use an entropic strike. Oh, I didn't have him targeted, but there you go.
All right, that is a hit.
Nice.
Is he
Okay, I'm back at
targeted
the
now?
computer, sorry.
I don't. Oh, it's not your turn. Yes, he is.
Okay, beautiful. I just wanted to make sure before I did the damage. Are you kidding me? Be better to me, damage dice. Be better.
All right. So, what does your entropic strike look like?
I don't know that it really looks like anything. It's just kind of magic, and it's sort of like I pushed him, but you didn't see that I pushed him. Like,
Ooh, sneaky.
Nice. And where she touched it, it's the skin starts to bubble and crack and flake off as it ages a decade as she touches it because of her
Ooh,
entropic
nice.
abilities. Taps into the entropy of the universe and afflicts it where she touches it. And Kita00 subscribing with the Prime. Appreciate it.
Nice.
14 months. That is awesome. Thank you so much. Let's take a look and see.
I feel like I should have been longer, but that's fine.
It's just the number of times you've. Oops, it helps if you spell it right. It's just the number of times that you've subscribed, not how long you've been hanging out.
Fan.
We're gonna find that out right now.
I did mine on a day you weren't on Twitch. Sorry.
There you go. See,
I have been
Kita00 has
following
been
for-
following
5 years. My gosh.
in 1 month. Yep,
Ooh, do me, do me.
you can do it too. Anybody can do. Type exclamation point follow age. You are what, Svenora? You haven't typed anything in the chat, so.
Okay.
Are you Svenora?
Boo.
69.
Sven Gal too.
Okay.
That was close.
There you go. 5 years,
So-
1 month,
so
3
like
days, and 3
13.
hours.
Woo. Michaela, we're pretty close to tied. My dude.
I'm sorry, but I'm
You bet.
baiting you. I'm still winning.
4 days. Yep.
All right.
All right. Awesome. So, thank you so much for the subscription and for hanging out with us for this long. Appreciate you. All right. So, back to as this thing moves up, it is going to go for smallest target, which is Nikos. Nikos attacked him anyway.
There's some cool dice.
All right. Well, if anybody wants to volunteer, these things do a pretty cool attack and do pretty cool stuff if they ever hit. So, all right, Riven.
All right, I'm gonna attack with my my pike, and I'm not gonna get any closer. So here we go. That is a hit. Yay!
All right, 10 on the dice is a hit.
Could have been better on the roll there, but it's a good hit. Solid. Hooked him in the tickle bone, but still,
All right, both of
he
you
felt it.
rolling ones for damage. All right, Trouble Clef.
Rub it in.
Trouble Club. Find token. Find me.
Whoa, that stuff squeaks. Holy shit.
Okay, so the one in front of me is still alive, right?
Oh yes, been hit twice, but it is still up. Armed with your new spells,
Right? You're all special.
we cannot hear you talking.
No, I'm sorry. I'm looking.
While she's looking, I have a question.
Okay.
As far as is there flanking in this game, in this particular?
Yes, there is. Get a +2.
So did I get a +2 automatically or not? Because she was it was fake Nikos.
It is not automatic. No.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna use Jolting Surge.
Okay.
I think I've only got one of them for today.
That is a hit.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. Alright, cool. So I reach out right in front of me and I, listening to my music, I kind of just pull the music out of the device that I'm listening to and I use the electricity to reach out and shock the crap out of the thing in front of me.
All right. So it shudders
And kill it.
shakes.
Shock it to death.
And-
I was gonna say it shakes and shrills up.
And it collapses down. Don't forget to mark off your spell. As this one dies. That.
It looks like it was. Never mind. Just kidding.
All right. So this one is entangled because there was a grenade that was thrown in there. Sticky grenade. So it's going to try to escape. That is at this point, it is a strength check. Yes, that works. Ten is not going to be enough. So it's struggling as you see part of the white foam that's been all hardened around it crack a little bit, but it is not free. All right, Crash Kisk, are you here?
I'm here, yeah.
And the answer to the question is yes, Trouble Clef. Give me just a moment here. Let me check something real quick. I can do this. All right, so do you have, Kita, do you have Discord running on the same computer as Fancy Grounds? Or as your camera?
I'm running it off of my phone.
So the camera would be on your phone?
Correct.
Okay, and it's Discord on your phone?
Yeah.
All right, so in the pinned messages for Finding Stars, click on the Bobby link. BOBBY. And let me know when you've done that. If that should work. I'll have to pull it up.
In Finding Stars, there is no Bobby link in the pins. Are you talking about in links?
No, I'm talking about pinned messages.
At the
The
very
only thing
top.
you have pinned is Sirenscape.
And then
At the
below
very
that was
top, the
100%.
thumbtack.
and below that there should be a second one from 9/29/24.
I'm seeing a video.ninja link
Yes.
from 11 months ago.
Yep. So.
Oh, Bobby.
Yep.
Okay. I was looking for a link that started with BOBBY. I was like looking for a blue link that started with that.
Windows, main players.
What am I doing with it again?
Just click it, and it should open up a thing on your internet browser, and then hit start, and you should see yourself. Reno. Trevor, save. And there we go. I see you.
There she is.
I do not see Reno.
No, I'm not on right now.
But we will move them. Just gonna put you there and just cover the rest of it. There we go. Boom. There we go. Close enough. All right. Awesome. All right. So Ashton, if you look at Kreshkisk, if you look at his actions page,
Yes.
change a couple of your weapons because you have feats that deal specifically with your and your style of fighting as a soldier is called bullet rain. So you're used to, it's basically a heavy weapons guy specialist.
Okay.
Think of the person that walks around unrealistically with a 50 cal
Okay.
in the movies. That's the type of person you are. You use these heavy weapons, line weapons, burst weapons, machine guns, those type of things.
I'm opening my window.
And you get bonuses for all of those when you do that.
Okay.
Ooh. Nice.
So you'll see your weapons on top are different. Just keep in mind a couple things. One, you have an acid lancer. There's a range of 30 feet. Unlike other weapons, it will only go 30 feet. You're spewing acid out 30 feet in the line of 30 feet in front of you. And it will hit everything in that line. So for the 6 squares in front of you, anything, including friends, foes, anybody, will be covered in acid for 6 lines.
Okay.
Your
Let's use that judiciously.
Desperation Cannon, Rage Bringer, is different. That has 100 range of 100. That one can shoot like 300-400 feet through the air.
Okay.
You just have a minus for everyone beyond that. And the last one is Psychic Wave Cannon. That only does damage in your head. So things that are constructs, undeads that don't have minds, they don't do any damage.
Okay.
Or objects. So it says, unlike weapons that rely on physical projectiles, a psychic wave cannon targets a creature's mind. So that one is a burst of 40 feet. So it's a cone 40 feet in front of you, going out 40 feet, and then out 40 feet as well in a big triangle in front of you. Again, hitting everything, including friends, foes, It just won't do any damage to anything except people with mines.
Okay.
And it can only go 40 feet. All right, so
So I have a question though on the acid thing.
yes.
Is it extrapolated out so that if somebody gets hit at 10 feet, that they get all the rest of it coming at them, or
Nope,
is it
it
just
keeps
considered to
going
be?
as long as they don't have something that absorbs it or stops it. It will keep going. So if there's 6 people standing in line, the 6th person will take just as much damage as the first one did, unless something special happens.
But if there's only one though, they're not taking all the six damages from
It's a
each
flat
square.
amount of damage, no matter how many people there
Okay. Okay, cool.
are. All right, and Drake takes saying hi with 300 bits. Thank you so much. I just
Drake.
mentioned that my 4-year anniversary just occurred on the 11th. So thank you so much for saying hi. Don't forget, everybody, check your class or mood or aura if you're in chat. I'm a 4% chaotic good mechanic with an exocortex today. That means I'm 96% evil.
Yikes.
Just saying. If you do the math. Appreciate you, Drake. Thank you for stopping by. He does all my videos. So don't forget
Drake rocks.
check him out. Say hi. 300 bits. What's up? That's so awesome. Thank you so much. And I don't think he's anywhere close to the 2 ladies. But let's see. He has been around for
He's very close.
5 years, 13 days, and 1 hour. There you go.
He's longer. He's been around longer than me.
No, you've been around 5 years and a month.
Oh, I have?
Yeah.
That was 7 days.
No, a month and 7 days. And Sven Gal has been 5 years, 1 month, 3 days. Awesome. So appreciate you guys being hanging out for me for that long. All right, Kreshkis, getting back to you. You also notice you have a bunch of stuff down below. The only thing you need to worry about is your brutal under soldier. Do you see where it says 1 soldier? On your
yes,
actions
I think
page?
so.
If you scroll
Yeah.
down toward the bottom there, and then it says bullet range style soldier. So
Yes.
if you click the cog next to soldier on that first line where it says 1 soldier, it opens it up. And I say that just because if it ever is open, you can close it by clicking the cog and making it small again.
Okay.
Also, yeah, you don't want to click what you just clicked. keep
Yeah,
it,
I
keep it
clicked it all the
soldier.
way back.
And then under bullet range, any of these things down below, there's actually a line there. So it says bullet range style soldier. So if we click to the right of the word soldier underneath bullet range style, it'll open up and you'll see drop downs below.
Okay.
Do you see that?
Yes.
So what does the first one say?
Is it the one that says brutal blast?
Perfect. So you'll notice underneath that first one, there's a second one with a little purple square with dots around a head. It says effect. What that means is if you do anything that has a blast effect, a shotgun, or in this case your psychic wave gun, anything within 10 feet of you takes 2 extra damage.
Okay.
And that will keep going up every level.
Okay.
So when that happens,
Nice.
you'll have to click that button. Everything else is
Okay.
automatic. If you want to open them up, you can. You can see what, like you have passive feats and you have other stuff. All of those things down there are there because they are added to the combat tracker. So if you don't
Okay.
have the combat tracker open, you may want to open the combat tracker, which is over to the top right, little cross swords that says combat tracker. And what that does is it tells you at a glance what your hit points are, what your stamina points are, what your initiative
Okay.
is, what your allies where they're sitting, and it also underneath your name, if you'll see there's this whole list of stuff. So you're fearless. You're an armor savant. You're a law officer. You have spray targets, mobility. So those are all things you have, and those are all there to remind us that you have those things.
Okay.
So you don't have to actually do anything for those things. Those are reminders. Stuff like the armor savant gives you the extra armor right there in the combat tracker.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. So I know we went over a bunch of stuff. If you don't have any other questions, it is your turn. This thing is trapped in this white hardened goo. And as you're figuring out what you want to do, Svengal is a 22% neutral evil empath mystic. So they and Kita is a 79% lawful evil sorcerer today. Ready for some Starfinder. To heck with Panova. All right, Drake. Oh, hey, Drake, don't forget to check out your class. See what class you are. Hit exclamation point class or exclamation point mood. All right, so we've got a sorcerer, an empath, and mechanic. Very cool. All right, go for it. Greshik.
I'll attack it with the acid launcher. Actually, I'm gonna move first to get in front of the door, and then I'll attack.
Woo, Mr. Rhino.
All right, so you step forward, and you said you're firing with what?
The acid launcher.
Okay. So hopefully,
Oh, Drake, that's nice too.
Hopefully, they won't need the computers behind him as they
Maybe
blast
lawful
into him.
evil.
It's actually they're like vending food machines and stuff. So they're dead. They don't need to eat. They're fine. As you move, got too many windows open. All right, so you got to hit first. So roll your 2 hit.
Oh, okay. That'd be this one.
19 on the dice is definitely a hit.
Ooh.
So yep, you take 6 points of damage. So just to clarify, had there been 2 things in the room in a line, they both would have taken 6 damage.
Oh, okay.
That's how the acid thing works. Anything within 6 squares will take that flat damage. You just roll the damage once. All right. So we need to catch up. We've got Mr. Rhino's a 95% chaotic evil warlock, and then a 78% lawful evil ghost operative coming in with Drake. Operatives are like secret agents, rogues, those type of things. A ghost operative is a person who hides in the shadows. They're very sneaky, and they do their trick attacks with shadows and sneakiness. That's what a ghost operative is.
Like Mission Impossible.
How can it be lawful evil though?
Because Hitler was lawful evil. Believes in a strict set of rules, follows those rules. They're just not very nice rules.
Okay.
They're very lawful. Whereas chaotic
They
evil,
have their own morals, pretty much.
yes, chaotic is just crazy. They just do whatever, and you don't know what they're going to do from minute to minute. They're insane. Are more is the more chaotic person. And then you have neutral, who is all about themselves. So it's all about me. All right, so steps up, blasts it with acid, and then Nikos.
Okay. Let's see. What is my movement? 25. Yes. Okay.
Here's
So continue hot pop.
the water redemption you redeemed in the stream.
Thank you. What's hypocritical of me about that is I don't think I've drank a whole bottle of water in the last 4 days. I I'm the one who
Not
was
good.
like, drink the rest of your water bottle.
Unlike the other wussy streamers, I don't do hydrate where you just take a drink. I finished the water. That's right.
The whole
Right,
bottle.
So, all right.
It's as it should be.
Nico steps
Well, the
forward.
thing is to redeem is to drink whatever is left in the water bottle. So you never know what you're getting. It could be a sip, or it could be a whole water bottle.
Typically, if it's
Correct.
below half, I fill it. So,
Right.
all right. So you hop
We have
forward,
standards here.
move up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this thing is stuck, trying to wriggle free, and it's wiggling and smoking because of the acid. And what are you hitting him with? Your flame doshko?
My flame Doshko.
Nice. So that is
Critical
energy.
hit. Oh my god.
Bright blast. The target is blinded for 1 round.
If not dead.
What doesn't that mean? It can't strike, or it can strike just haphazardly.
It would have a 50% miss chance.
Ooh, vital
Okay.
organ. Nice.
All right, so you let me check and see what's going on here with your doshko.
Who's it? What's that?
Yes, you have the wounding effect. All right, so I did not get to do everything I wanted to do to prepare, but one of the things I did grab is critical hit effects. This is not a complete list because there are some things that from other books and such. But if people want this, you may want to drop it down into your one of your hotkeys. And so, for example, if you scroll down to where it says wound, the target must succeed at a saving throw of the listed type, if any, or suffer the listed effect. The creature lacks a specified location. You use the general location. All right, so it said vital organ, so it has to make a fortitude saving throw. Otherwise, it takes 1d4 constitution damage. So the level of the flame doshko is 2. So it's 12 plus what do you use to hit with it is strength. Okay, so it's a DC 12 constitution saving throw, or he takes constitution damage. I mean fortitude saving throw. Fortitudinous. Alright, so he saves.
Wow.
Still took the extra damage, but didn't actually pull out a gizzard this time.
So what does it mean when it damages Constitution?
For players, it means your fortitude goes down, your hit points go down, and it takes a while to get back. Usually an overnight rest. And it's with the monsters, hit points and fortitude goes down, and they usually don't get the chance to get it back because you're killing it.
Ah, hopefully.
All right, none of you are hurt besides Nikos, who just has a tiny bit of fatigue. It's somewhat crowded. There's only one left, so Trog is just gonna chill. Pull out a cigar. All right, Riven.
All right. I will take us. I can't even see the map here. So Chris is in front of the door, right? I can't sneak over and peek in the room.
Yes, you can step
Okay.
forward and look in the room. You can also go through his square if you wanted to go into the room.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to use my pistol real quick. My mounted shoulder pistol. It's called a. What is it?
Okay, are you going to move around and out of the way, or are you going to stand right in front of him? He's holding this giant thing that spews a line of acid.
Yeah, I'm gonna go around the corner then. I didn't click it right to do that, so try that again. It's not stopping. It's not
Thank you.
stopping.
Appreciate you saying something, Drake.
Okay, so I go straight across and then over. It's not doing it. Okay, stop. And then like that. There we go. And then like that. Bam.
There we go.
All right.
Got a better view
And
now.
I'm gonna use my my Thunderstrike shoulder mounted whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
Sonic pistol. No, it's not.
There's a crunch. You
Oh,
step
it's
on
my
the
Mercy.
dead dwarf.
My mistake. Is it called my? It's an Illuminator Mercy pistol, which is mounted on my shoulder.
Okay.
I am not targeted, so hold on. There we go. Here we go. Bam. And oh, it's a hit. Awesome.
Nice. Pew
And
pew.
Nice roll. Pew pew. I've used my shoulder mounted weapon in a
All
while.
right, and
so
with
there you
that, it is dead. All right, anybody gonna take a look at these things?
I might as well. I'm right there.
go. I have absolutely no interest.
All right, I'm going to flash my warning.
Medical.
Warning, gory content.
What would be the skill that would make somebody want to go look at that mess?
So that you can know what to do next time it happens, or when you see corpses
well-
like this, you'll be able to identify what happened and why.
What do I need to roll for?
Any of those? Don't say medicine.
So you take your time and you study these, look at these things. Trog has a little bit of an idea of what happened already. It would be life science or medicine.
Well, they're both the same, so
All right, so you see that these things.
Wow, nice.
You watch them as they attack, and they latched on to people with their large front claws. They latch on, and then they will knock the victim prone. They deal damage as these elongated internal tongues drop from behind their fanged pelvis flaps and drive into the victim and drain viscera and map up their life force.
yikes.
Gross.
Lovely.
So
Yeah, I'm gonna say
had
I
that
have
happen
no
to
interest
you
in
all,
this.
and you had made a series of fail saves and everything, everything lined up, bunch of negative stuff happens, you would have lost 1 level every time it did that. Every round it did that to you.
Dude,
What?
It drains a
Wow.
level from you.
Insane.
I'm
Freaking
only how
wild.
many levels right now? 2?
And when it died,
We're at like level 4.
Okay.
it stays these. You have to then pry them out, and it does more damage as it rips out.
Lovely.
That's a Geierling, what they do. Turn that back off.
Let's hope we don't run across more of those things.
All right,
Yikes.
so you guys have a lot of XP that I have not given you all. So let's do that, shall we?
Yeah, let's.
Oh, T80.
Right.
Yay!
Oh, I haven't updated your deets yet. Let me fix that for everybody. Level up if you eat them. That's right. If they drain a level and then you eat them, you get your level back. That's right. All right. So give me just a moment here. You should have 6,000 to your next level. All right. So Kresh Kisk
Does Riven gets to upgrade, doesn't he?
You can go ahead
Cloud?
and catch up with the rest of them. Close this down. So again, you open up your main page. Under right, go to character classes on the very, very right of Fantasy Grounds itself, where the red words are, and then drag soldier over to your main page and let go, and that'll put you up to with the rest of them.
Oh,
What the
got it.
crap did you do to me?
So
I was looking at my settings and my XP needed went from 3,000 to 6,000. What the hell?
Because we
You
just
just did.
leveled up.
correct. That's why this is what was
It wasn't-
being
what-
shared before. So at your 4th level, you need
Right.
6,000 to
just the
go up
wrong-
to level 5.
Okay, that makes sense. Thank you. I'm like, why in the hell did it do that?
She went, what the hell?
I'm like, what the
Clerical error.
heck?
Just a clerical error. It's all
We're
good.
already almost to level 5. I don't know about you guys, but I'm almost to level 5. And I've missed
Yeah.
sessions. So y'all should be a little bit further kind of ahead of me.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
they all
almost to level
decided. They
5.
all voted and decided that everybody gets the same XP, whether you're here or not.
Oh, you guys are so nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We like you, and you sometimes play good music.
Occasionally, yeah.
All right, and speaking of
Occasionally.
playing good music, Treble Clef now has a new thing that they can do.
Yeah. What is it? There's lots of new things I can do.
And it is called Let's Jam.
What?
This is new to me as well.
At level 4. Yep, at level 4. So what it is, you must have a way of broadcasting music to others, so it can be through your comm link, or just blast your own music within a range of 10 feet, anybody close to you. And you and all allies who hear it gain benefits from your personal soundtrack, which is they get a +2 to skill checks.
Ah, that's cool.
So as long as you're playing your music, you can give everybody else a +2 to skills. Let's see, you picked let me see. To your
That's funny. If you don't like the music
is.
that I'm playing, it is
Culture.
a penalty.
That's right. Culture and mysticism are the 2 you picked. So as long as they can hear you play the music, you take and using a move action, and they have to roll a culture or a mysticism check, they'll get a +2.
For some reason, you have this sudden interest in brutal dubstep since Kresh has joined. It has brutal aspects to him.
That's right.
Brutal dub.
Wait, what? Say that again?
Brutal dubstep. It's a category of dubstep. It's called brutal.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, we're hearing these
Like
experimental.
Skrillex?
It's like what?
No, like, is it like Skrillex? Would
I
that
don't
be
know.
what brutal dubstep is?
Usually, it has like a lot of. I'm just whipping this out of my ass, but it has a lot of drops and a lot of melodic, dynamic range. It goes soft to hard, really loud, and then the sounds are very colorful and that sort of thing.
My type of music.
There you go.
And to answer your question, Michaela, yes, it is very similar to Skrillex.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Whenever I have an alarm that I really need to hear, I always put dubstep in there. All of a sudden, bam! There he was waking up. There we go.
All right, so these two things are dead. The acid has pretty much evaporated at this point. Left some trail of discoloration along the floor, and on the machine it blasted into. The hard foam is starting to turn down. That's right. Drake Take
Oh
says.
well, I tried to be nice about it.
Drake Take says, Tina Turner is safe. All right.
Sven, I think your video is stuck.
I like his thinking. The level up if you eat them. I wish.
Right? I'd chow down right now if that was the case.
I don't think that Crumble Clef would do it. I'm a pretty picky eater. Which is funny because I'm a panda.
They only eat one thing,
Yeah.
so they're very
That's
picky.
koala.
All right, what are you guys doing?
And we eat dumplings. I'm just kidding.
Getting the hell off this rock. Let's go.
What? We didn't check the upper levels yet. You don't want to check the
Yeah,
upper levels?
nothing.
Fine.
Yeah, nothing. We just came in. Especially
I'm
if
just
you belong.
All right.
done
let's
in
check
chaos.
the upper
Where we
levels.
gotta go.
Let's go.
All right, yeah, let's go that way.
All right, so you guys get on the elevator, you go up, and this is just basically like a small room that has a large dish that helps augment their communications, because Trog had also helped you figure out that they were basically in the diaspora. And so, if you all remember, diaspora is the big asteroid belt. So
It is my home planet. It is where I am from.
that's right.
Or I shouldn't say planet. It is my home area. It is my home belt. I'm from the diaspora.
And so this helps them communicate. It also helps them scan. Just basically augments their computer when they're doing stuff. You have determined already from what was down below that this asteroid used to be next to a mining consortium, and this could also be moved, you would guess, because of its size. We have a couple larger tug ships. They could drag it and move it into different locations throughout the diaspora. People would mine, and then they would bring these different specimens and to them, and they would then run tests to determine what this ore was, and the makeup and the chemical composition, what was useful, what wasn't, if it's worth continuing to dig and continuing to try to work on the asteroid that they were exploring. So that's what this does. That's what they do here. And then it got pulled into the drift in its entirety. And you then can make the presumption that at least the Geierling showed up. You're not sure when the other ones did, but the Geierling showed up and killed the dwarves.
We're not happy about that, though.
I'm going to go ahead and turn off line of sight just so you guys can see the whole thing. So there is nothing of value that is easily moved. The whole station itself is of value and of use to a mining company, but
Right.
it's not like you can dismantle and take these whole specimen explorations and scanners and things with you.
Right. Right. Unless you were one like a character that could dismantle things and reconfigure weapons and stuff like that on the fly.
That's right. So, if Treble Clef wants to play some music, anybody who's trained in culture can roll with a +2.
Culture.
I can
Damn.
certainly play some music, or I could roll a culture check.
You get a +2 also when you play. When you do Let's Jam.
Right, for real?
Mm-hmm.
That would give me +12 because I get +10 naturally.
What?
When it comes to culture and mysticism, I am all.
You're all in.
I have +10 for both.
Wow.
I was trying to get my computers up more. Also, when it comes to either lying or being very diplomatic, I'm very good because my bluff is +8 and my diplomacy is also +8.
Wow.
So I could either lie or I could try to like be nice about it. I have options.
Are you chaotic evil or lawful evil?
Naturally, me, Kita, probably chaotic.
I concur.
I don't know. I can't remember what I chose. Where are my notes?
Is it something we can actually choose?
I am neutral.
Where are you getting that from?
In your notes, the alignment. Wait, and what does NG mean again?
Neutral good.
Yeah, neutral good. Okay. So I'm a good person, but I could choose to do bad things if I wanted,
Okay.
if it benefits me.
Correct. You don't really care about the common good. You care more about yourself. But overall, if you can help other people, why not?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna go
So
with the
Treble
flow.
Clef, go ahead and roll culture with a +2.
I was kind of not paying attention. What am I rolling the culture check for?
Because, all right. So
Trying to get
both
music
of
going.
you,
I'm supposed to roll
both of
culture?
you realize that these
Almost.
dwarves live and died, but the diaspora is not that far from where you guys are headed. So if you wanted to take them with you, you can, or at least set up a beacon, take some personal effects to give to their families, let them know where their bodies are, that type of thing. You can.
I think we should take their bodies back. We might get a reward.
Ooh, good call.
I'm such a selfish person. 1 second. I'm sorry. Spock is eating plastics.
He's also making a lot of noise.
Take a body part or something, or just do that? Show it as proof. Wanted dead or alive, just bring back a toe or something. All right, here we go. We've discovered all of this land.
Thank you.
So where's the elevator? Have we gone up to the second floor yet? Or down, or whichever way it goes?
Yes,
Everything
there's one
correct.
here and one here. You now have both. Then a reward. Drake says a reward or an undead encounter for later. Your choice.
Do y'all see the pose that this cat is making?
He's very interested.
Yo, well, yeah, he's gonna play games with us guys.
He's like,
Alright.
He was, Spock was like one of the original Starfinders, you know, part of the Star
Yeah.
Trek.
He was. There's a whole TikTok thing where guy will say, "Okay, he'll describe a scenario, and then we'll put the die in front of the cat, and the cat bats it and it rolls. And he tells
Really?
him what happens. Yeah.
That's cute.
All right. Anybody disagreeing with?
no,
Triple
I
clef?
thought the same thing to take him back.
Yeah, I have an
An
interesting
undead
medicine
encounter for later.
as far as this goes. As far as the
All right. So I need a computer check.
From
I
whom?
have a +3. I have a
Whoever
+3
has
and-
the best computers.
oh,
Not
I have a
it.
3.
You guys can
I'm just
help
kidding.
help
It
each
is
other.
me. I
Yeah, +7. Holy shit!
didn't get very much. I could help somebody.
I'm ranked 2. I'm second rank, and I have 3+ total.
Not
so,
trained, not ranked.
so that leaves me, I guess, right?
Yeah, but you can do a +2 in the modifier because I can help you,
Okay, cool.
right? Because 12 is it's over 10, right?
Correct.
That's true. There we go. Come on, baby, give me something good. There we go. Nice.
Cool. So I went over to the computers to just start working on it on myself, and then I got like a little tired, needed a snack, so I just set it up for you and said, "There you go, Ribbon."
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
It's better than being over pulling guts out of that thing. Okay, so I learned something from the computers. What I learned.
So you successfully managed to transfer their personal information, point of contacts, family, emergency contacts, things like that.
Right.
Yeah.
AAA number, AAA member number.
You identify them, and then you guys take them to the ship.
Shrink wrap him.
Tie a rope around their ankle and drag them behind the ship.
Yeah, that's lovely. They don't need to breathe anymore, right?
Technically true, yeah.
It should keep
There's
them.
a chance that like an asteroid might hit one of the bodies though, and the body just goes flying off into space.
Well, don't be doing 180s or something, you know?
What if I want to hit the loop though? Okay, I'm the captain. I'm not doing
Alright.
loop-de-loop through space. I just like saying I'm the captain.
I'm the captain.
Even though you're a gunner.
So,
No, I'm the captain of the ship.
I know, I'm joking.
so Kreshkish, your latest feat, when you hit level 4 as a soldier, you'll get another one anyway.
Okay.
But the latest one you just got is called Avenger. And basically it just means if an ally within 60 feet of you is brought to 0 hit points, you can then use your reaction, spend a resolve point, and make an immediate attack against the person that dropped them.
Okay. Okay. That's nice.
Vengeance is mine.
And what was that called?
Avenger.
Oh.
All right, so you all make it back to Epsom Station. So the cool thing about the Absalom Station is it has what's called a soul stone in it, and when you travel through the drift, it is somewhat random. You're not sure you can go from one planet to a separate planet back and forth 6 times, and every time it's going to take you a different amount of time going through the drift,
Right.
because it's not a finite space. Whereas going back to Absalom Station, you always know where it is because of the Soul Stone, and it's much faster than anywhere else because it's the only one that has in the universe that people know about at this point.
I thought we were dropping off drawers on the way.
Well, you get back to where you're headed to Absalom Station. Then from Absalom Station, you can either ship them out or you can reach out to the
Okay.
families, and then they can let you know, hey, we need you to bring them, or they can make arrangements. They can do whatever they need to do. Some of them might just not care, but the point is getting the stuff back, getting the bodies and their personal possessions, which you did, and now reaching out to the families.
Do we have to roll a check to reach out to the family?
You also learn in your not no, I'm not gonna do that just because I don't want you guys to fail and piss
Okay.
off a bunch of people.
Well, we have Trebleclef, who has high rankings in both.
I just rolled a 12 on my
What?
computer's check, and I could only help. I
So
rolled a 5.
you did learn that they were members of the Hardscrabble Collective, and
Oh.
the Hardscrabble Collective pays you all a finder's fee because they had been missing for almost a year. Now they know where they were and what happened. They had just disappeared one day, and the whole station had disappeared. Now they know where. Basically, they might be able to go find it. They don't know if they can retrieve it, but at least they might be able to bring a larger ships and get the equipment set up somewhere else. That type of thing. So the Hardscrabble Collective party sheet. Pays you 2,000 credits.
Nice. Money.
2,000 credits.
All right, so you are back in Absalom Station at your home base, pretty much. You guys have some downtime. You can also go shopping if there's stuff you want to sell or stuff that you want to buy. Anybody want to do any of those things? You're going to have at least a couple days before you get contacted again.
Where is like the shop? Is there something I can look through?
Over on the very right of Fantasy Grounds under campaign, there is a little thing that looks like a sack that says items.
I know.
Or you can go to the Archives of Nethys, AONSRD.com, and tons of stuff there. Don't forget there are augmentations, equipment, magic things that you can do to your weapons, and things you can do to your armor. So there's insane amounts of stuff if you just know what you want. Say I want to be able to climb walls, or I want to be able to see in the dark, or I want to be able to shoot ghosts with my pistol. I can tell you how to do that. All right, last thing I wanted to check real quick was as a Okay, yeah. So Crest Kisk, as when you hit level 4, your attack bonus, fortitude, and will saves go up, and then you get the combat feat, but nothing else that you have to choose. Nothing
Okay.
beyond that. So if you look at your actions page, you'll see your 2 hits are now higher. The damages all went up, stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And speaking of witches, I need to give you a specialization. There you go. Got to do that for your 2 new weapons. There you go. So now you're doing the +4 damage for each of those. All right. So is there anything anybody wanted to do or buy or sell? If you're looking at your gears or any crap you guys are carrying around, you want to get rid of?
We spend a lot of money.
No, but
Can I buy?
Let's see. Where's my phone? There it is.
What were you saying, Gita?
Can I buy 2 sticky bomb grenades and 4 frag grenades?
All right. So when you're buying stuff, you have 2 choices. You can just pay the flat rate, or you can gamble and have somebody try to do a diplomacy or like a charisma check to try to make it.
I want to gamble.
Lower. Keep in mind, grenades are half price. So you wanted what level of sticky bomb grenades did you want?
I was looking at level 1s.
Okay, because you can.
So 4 of the frags and 2 of the sticky would be 260 credits if I'm going based off of the price from the item shop.
Okay, and now is that half?
That's not half, no.
Okay, so it's half price of that, and then if you're gonna
So
gamble,
130 credits.
if you're gonna gamble, then I would need a roll. You guys can get items that are up to level 6 right now because you're level 4.
Okay, well then hold on. I'm looking at
So like the level 2 sticky bombs are level 4. Sticky bombs, basically, it increases the length of time they're entangled, and then the difficulty to get out. But other than that, sticky bombs are sticky bombs, so it doesn't really do a whole lot to go up. Whereas like frag grenades and stuff, the damage is significant as you go up. There's holy water grenades if you think you're going to be running across hordes of undead.
I'll be using that to wash your armpits.
So who's got the highest diplomacy check?
me.
So if we go to the party sheet, up where the combat tracker is and stuff, you can then click on the skills tab and compare.
Okay.
And you're looking for the skills that are charisma based. So it would be bluff, diplomacy, or intimidate.
And culture is on there too.
Culture you don't use to talk to people and try to get there. And that has nothing. That one, and so does disguise, but those two don't have anything to do with buying stuff.
Hey, Trellicloth, you want to use your diplomacy to see if you can get me a lower price on this Mark II healing serum?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right, so what are you putting in this basket? Just as healing serum, or Trollclap, are you putting your stuff in there too?
I'll put my stuff in there as well. I want.
Okay.
What's the basket?
Hold on. I have to do math. Which sucks.
That's why I pulled out my phone.
But I'm using my phone for Discord and my other laptop for other stuff. So I'm using the calculator on the old laptop.
So it's
I could just be
Penny.
awesome and do the math in my head, but that requires a lot of brain cells that I have lost.
so it's only the grenades that are half price. Everything else is
Right.
normal.
I just want grenades. I don't care about anything else. So I want
Is anybody else going with them and buying stuff?
I'd like to ask about my Mercy pistol, my mounted pistol.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
How much it's going to cost to upgrade? I only have a certain amount of UPCs, but what would it take? What was my next level up that I could possibly get? My gear, I have about 1,200, maybe. Yeah, at most. Under $1,000. Let's say under $1,000. How much? What could I
Right.
get?
So your Illuminator Mercy pistol is a small arms weapon that does, it's a laser, does 1d6
Right.
fire.
Right.
So are you looking for another small arms that you can
Yes.
mount on
Yeah,
your shoulder? Okay.
Yes. Make that a little bit more substantial if I could.
So I'm looking at, so the people on the stream, looking at the
okay.
It's non-lethal.
No, it is definitely lethal.
Okay.
It's a laser.
Right.
Sparkles
Okay.
Mandy said Hope session is going well.
Hey, so she's working toward affiliate.
Balls.
She came by and threw some biddies at me on my anniversary. So thank you so much. She is also on the Ticks and the Talks. So if you
The
want to
ticks in the top.
follow her there as well. All right, so small arms, you want. All right, level 6 is going to cost you about $4,000. Level 4 is going to cost you about 2. You said you have how much?
I have a total of 1,200 to spend, so that's not gonna be enough. Just save up my pennies.
So for 1,200, depending on how much she can weasel them down.
Right.
There are a couple weapons. Let's see. One does. So by upgrade, what are you looking for? Just doing more damage?
Yes. I don't want it to interfere with my athletics or other abilities. I just want it to be a little more powerful. It cannot be a projectile because then I'd go deaf. To go pew pew.
He wants the baby pew pews.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, there's really nothing that is going to improve it.
Okay.
You're doing 1d6 right now. A lot of your third level weapons are 1d6. There's a couple that are 2d4 at level 4, but they are projectiles doing piercing damage. She said you don't want.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming that I would be. I mean, that's not something you want to have right next to your ear, right?
Correct.
Right. So, yeah. Okay. I'll have to save my pennies, or I'll have to
All right.
talk to Treble Clef about one of her back-breaking payment plans. Borrow some money.
Okay. So
I can lend some money. I've got like 400 credits I can loan.
all right. So
I
go
need
ahead.
4,000.
Is anybody? So it looks
I've
like
only
just
got
Nikos
800 something.
is going with you. What skill are you going to use?
I would also like to go buy stuff too.
Who are you asking that question of there, GM?
Diplomacy.
Trouble.
We should use diplomacy.
Okay.
All right. Let me. Did I give away everything yet? Yes, I did. Okay.
I'm actually trained in
I'll just roll
diplomacy.
for everybody, I guess. No pressure.
All right. Is anybody else trained? Have ranks in diplomacy that is going with them?
Yeah, Riven will go. He uses his influence as a public figure to hopefully get the price down.
All right.
See how
So
good I am. Ready? And we have it
Riven's
on
rolling
ice.
with a 3.
Oh,
Does
Riven's
not help.
rolling again.
you're
I think
not
Riven's
helpful
rolling
at
again this
all.
time.
Anything but a one, man. Anything but a
okay,
one.
okay.
So the shopkeeper
There
was
we go. There we go.
Hates
This is
Riven,
number-
apparently.
was
Not
There
a
we go.
fan
I
of
got
your team,
406.
I
That's
think,
way
is
better
what
than
that
one.
was.
exactly. They
406. That's way
they
more
were,
than one.
rival teams. So Trouble
Yeah,
Cuff,
and
go
not
ahead and give
helping
me
the cause at all.
your roll.
Go. So, do I get a minus or no?
No, there's no minus. It's just not a plus.
Heck, man.
14. Okay.
It's just like this is just so irritating. It feels like since I started this campaign, every time I have an awesome modifier where it's plus 10 or plus 8, it's always a low roll.
So how much?
Not always, but like 90% of the freaking time.
How much were you looking to spend? Both of you.
I was looking to spend 425.
Okay.
Was what? Well, let me rephrase that. That is how much it was with the grenades half off that I want to buy.
Okay.
And then mine was a 425. I was hoping to get it knocked down to about 350.
I was also trying to buy stuff.
What are you trying to buy?
2 med kits and a chemilizer.
Nice.
Oh,
Alright.
and
Medkits
three
are
really
nice.
And how
three
much?
really cheap tents.
How much are those?
The
Without gear to all told?
basic med kits is 100 a piece. The chemilizer is 150, and the tents are 6 credits for 3 of them.
So wait, how much is that total?
456.
3. Yes, that it.
Okay.
Or 3. Wait, what? Yeah, 356. Sorry.
You said you wanted 3 med kits.
Two
No.
2 med kits and a chemilizer,
2,
and then 3
okay.
tents.
Yeah. Sorry. All right. So Nikos and Trouble Clef, they will sell you your stuff for 400. And
Cool.
Kreshik, you will get it for 325.
Nice.
So I go
Okay,
down.
that's still better than 425. I won't complain.
You think about it, you and me, Nikos, are not losing money really because we just
No.
got 400 from fighting the
No,
Nazis.
no.
Money burning a hole in your pocket.
1904.
I thought that was the same thing. It's not the same thing.
All right. Does anybody want to sell anything?
Okay, sticky bomb grenade. I now have 2 of those.
All right.
I got
And
2 of these.
Kreshkisk, were you looking on Archives of Nethys or in Fantasy Grounds?
Fantasy Grounds.
Okay, so as you're looking at the items, either in the list or if you click it to open it up and read it, there are the blue piezo symbols.
Yes.
Click and drag that onto your gear page, and it will add it to that. And then you just have to do the math and subtract the credits.
Okay. There's
You didn't have the
chemilizer,
calculator out.
med kit.
Fingers
I
and
also
toes.
I had one up.
And if it doesn't add to your gear, unlock the padlock at the top.
Yes. All right.
Oh,
So, for
okay.
example, the med kits are nice because what they do is they help with medicinal tasks. So, if you open up your medicine tab, skill, you can see there's things like first aid, long-term care, treat disease, treat deadly wounds, treat drugs or poison, Treat deadly wounds are the one that most people care about because that actually gives you back hit points.
Oh, okay.
And the med kit allows gives you a bonus when you're trying to do that.
Okay.
So that's what those do. Healing serums are actual healing potions that will, like EpiPens, that will just automatically give you back your hit points.
That's cool.
I think any sort of healing thing is useful because we tend to just drop like flies.
We are fairly
When I read
low
that
level.
one round that like I think I died and then Riven died right after me, or Nikos, somebody.
Oh, not me. Close, but not me.
Wouldn't pass me it.
It was Riven, I think, who died 2 times in one session.
Yeah.
Because we
Poor
got
Riven.
Riven up, and then Riven did not, and then Riven chose. No, I could have sworn it was Nikos.
You're
Nikos
right.
died.
I think it was
And
me.
then,
I died and then got up and
yeah,
I chose
and
to
then
go back
instead of
in.
running away, you immediately jump back into the fight with only 1 hit point and died
Yep.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like that. I was kind of pissed that day. I was like, why are you doing
Because I'm a good person. I'm trying to save everybody.
You're not a good person when you're the one needing to be saved. Okay? You trying to save everybody does not freaking help when you have 1 hit point and you just stabilized and come back to life. You were a dead amphibian on the ground.
Well, just
All right, so you
don't hold
guys
back
get a
your feelings there.
get an overnight rest,
Yay!
so you get your spell points back.
Reset. Yay.
Little bit of hit points,
Yeah.
resolve points back, things like that.
Can I give a med kit to someone? Because I am 1 point to being overburdened.
I'll carry it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the negative to having these huge weapons. Is there's these large
I'm not.
things. Now, something Kreshkish that you may want is what's called a called fusion. What that means is you pay somebody, they put a little sticker on your weapon. You can then move it from weapon to weapon. It's 10% cheaper if you just brand it onto the weapon, but you can't move it.
Okay.
That's what a fusion is. But what the called fusion does is, so again, if you just picture yourself two-handed carrying this giant, say 50 cal, a big weapon, two-handed shooting, something runs up to you. You can't fight him with this thing. So you just drop it on the ground, use your claws, move up a little bit, say the magic word, and it then appears back in your hand as long as it's within 100 feet.
Okay.
You can even leave it on the ship, walk around, and then as long as you don't get more than 100 feet like you guys just were in that space station, nowhere in that space station was more than 100 feet from the ship. You can just call it, say the word, and it appears back into your hand, and you can shoot it.
Okay.
It's
So,
appearing magically, or
actually,
is it
I
following
think
its
that
own?
Riven should carry the extra med kit
Sure.
because you're the only other person trained in medicine.
Yes,
And it
I'm
would
also
be
not anywhere near being encumbered, so
No, I'm trained in medicine too.
why does it show it that it's red then?
Probably because I don't have
trained in
any skill
medicine
points
with
in it.
a +1.
Yeah, I don't have any skill points in it right now, or ranks.
Okay, well you definitely suck. Sorry. I don't know
So
what you want me to say. Like,
if
you
you
want
don't
me to
have
give
ranks
you
in
the
it,
med
then you're
kit
not
with
trained.
the person who has the crappiest besides Trog's medicine check?
I mean, that's fine. I have an advanced med kit, Mark 1 and Mark 2 healing serums. So I don't
Okay,
have
but
to
the
carry
med
anything.
kits, in order for you to use the med kits, you have you have to roll a medicine check
Yeah.
and pass in order to use the med kit. You think that you're going to roll a DC 25 medicine
If you're
check with
not trained in
+1?
medicine, you can't use med kits. You can't roll medicine.
Right.
The only one thing you can do is try to stabilize.
Right.
So
And
is
I
she
think
trained or not? I'm confused. What does the red and black numbers
You
mean?
have
I
to have a
always
rank
thought
in it.
that
If you
meant-
have at least one rank in it, you're trained. If you don't have any ranks in it, you're not trained.
Okay, then I'll have to modify that on my next go around.
So is she trained in it or not?
Riven is
No.
no, she's not trained. Riven is trained.
Thank you. Oh, you were
Yeah,
right,
you-
Kita. I'm sorry.
Doesn't change that I still hold those things.
It doesn't change that you can't use it. You can't use it.
I
You
will
shouldn't even
later.
be holding it. You should give your advanced medkit to Riven.
No, I put a lot of money out for that thing.
Plus,
For
someone
not
else,
being able to use it.
if Nikos goes down, they can move up and just use her med kit on her.
Yeah,
Right.
So
right,
it
exactly.
does make sense to carry that.
She's already killed a couple times.
All right, so your cold fusion costs you 120,
Oh, makes sense to carry something that you can't use.
and that's something that anybody can have. There's lots of different fusions you can have. There's things that only you can use the weapon. No one else will be able to pick it up and use it.
Okay, we still haven't
Okay.
Never mind. I don't care anymore.
So if you want those, it's 120. So we're thinking about that.
Okay.
It's something that will make it a lot easier for you to use. So if you want to, so open up the party sheet, Crash Kisk,
Okay.
and then click on the gear tab.
Gear.
And they take this back, by the way. And then drag the med kit that you don't want to carry into the party sheet. There you go. And then Riven, you said you were going to carry it. So open up the party
Yes.
sheet and drag that onto your character sheet.
Okay. My gear, right? Yeah, there we go. Gear. Kid, grab it. Pull it over. Here we go. Bam. And that worked. Yes, it worked. Sweet. Station wear, casual station wear. Holy shit, that's expensive. I need to save that stuff. Get some money back on that one. My Starfinder uniform's worth like 5 credits. It is 5 credits. I have 2 of them. A whopping 10 credits versus this station wear armor is 1,300 and 1,300. Wow, spit the numbers out.
Time to call it a night. All right, Tomic, have a good one. Appreciate you.
Night Atomic.
Comic. I'm wearing I have a set. Okay.
All right, so
I have a second skin armor, light armor with a mount. Am I wearing? That's what I'm wearing.
yes.
So can I switch out to this thing? If nobody else is going to take it? So level 3? Looks like it's a big jump up.
So your
Yeah.
KAC bonus is 2. Is 1. KAC is 2 for second skin. Is the exact same amount of armor. +1, +2. That's why second skin is so popular, is because it's very inexpensive.
Okay.
And
But
the other,
this is more fashionable though. It's casual station wear.
yes, that's correct. But you would not be
If
able.
no-
it doesn't have the
Oh, the shoulder knot.
it doesn't have the ability to put things into it like the second skin does. It doesn't have the
Okay.
armor slot.
Right. Okay, cool.
Now you
Anyway,
can
I can
buy
put that in.
clothing. If you go to items and click, just type in the word clothing, there's a whole list of all these different types of clothing. And second skin is very tight, so you can wear the clothing all over it if you want to look cool.
Right.
So there's designer clothing, there's athletic, ceremonial, uniforms.
Right.
So
All right. Well, I'll work on that some other
professional
time.
party clothing. There's lots of stuff you can do that would
I have a publicly. I mean, it's still up old, so yeah, I would do that ultimately.
all right, and then Riven, give me another culture check, as Trouble is going to try to sell this stationware. Last call for anything else people want to sell.
Okay.
Nope, I'm good.
All right, so now Trouble you get a +2. Go ahead and roll another diplomacy check.
Was I supposed to roll diplomacy?
I meant Trouble sorry. Trouble you get a +2. Yeah, there's 21. Nice. Okay, so you get so 61% value instead of 50% value.
Nice.
You guys get 793. So there you go. Handful more credits. You guys can mess with. While you're on Absalom Station, if you want to switch them over to UPBs, you can do that. Again, the main difference is if you're not at a store or at a place you can buy stuff, you can use UPBs and a kit workstation to make pretty much anything. You cannot use credits to make anything. You have to use it to buy stuff.
Ah.
All right, so 2 days go by. Second day, you guys get a call from Zigvigix. Anybody remember who this guy is?
He's a cutie.
Yeah.
He's a long lost cousin of Nosey's.
Ziggy,
Yep, he goes by the name Ziggy. Yep. He says,
isn't this the same dude that we bought the Strawberry Machine Cake album for as well?
it is. He
Way to go. Good memory.
he asked.
forgot.
Nice. Very
It's,
nice. Yeah.
it's Strawberry Machine Cake. Of course, I have to
Of
remember.
course you remember it.
He wanted you.
That's all-
He
that's
wanted to
all I
give it
remember.
to the leader of the data files, and
That's right.
being
that's
an
right.
android, she was not overly joyed. Didn't seem to care at all because she's an android. But
No,
you guys
wasted on her.
exactly. But you guys did pool together your money and buy one for him as well, because you had to stand in line to actually buy the physical copy of the Strawberry Machine Cake stuff. Close.
Wasn't that the one that Riven was standing in line too, trying to help out?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
You and me were set in line together. And I bought a
Right.
Strawberry Machine Cake bandana.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Pretty sure I'm wearing it. Yep. It is tied around my wrist.
Oh, I made it a story. That's why. All right. So just to remind you and people who, we'll get to that in a second. Actually, so he is also the. You guys cleared out a garage, or not a garage, but a warehouse that had this feather monster in it, so that they could use it as the Exo Guardians' new headquarters. You guys remember that fight?
Yes.
And so that was the second part of what he needed done. So he calls, you get a ping from his thing, and he asks you guys to come down to the warehouse.
Cool.
We
will go.
Yep, sure. We can go.
Perfect. Let me find the. Okay, there it is. All right, so as you guys are get out of the. Here it is. As you get out of the little robot-driven taxi that takes you to his location. You see that there's an augmented host, Sheeran, watching crew move office equipment from several large pallets into the warehouse. Other workers are welding scrap and metal, closing up some of the metal gaps. You see Zigvigix there with a data pad. Occasionally we'll type on it, and then he'll call out, and then as he doesn't call out because he speaks telepathically, but he'll look up, pause for a second, and then you'll see somebody respond, and then he goes back to typing again. So he sees you. And you see that he's wearing this set of shoulder speakers, and blasting from these speakers is music from Strawberry Machine Cake.
Heck yeah!
And they're sort of bouncing along as he turns to you. Telepathically, you guys hear in your mind, "Welcome back. Isn't this song the best? I've been playing it on loop for hours."
Heck yeah!
You see behind him, and he looks really excited, but behind him, several of the station workers, all grizzled looking and stuff, and carrying sides of this large hollow table, just roll their eyes. And for those who forgot or are not familiar with Strawberry Machine Cake, they are a band that's the latest sugar pop sensation in the Packed Worlds. They came out with Star Sugar Heart Love, their latest album. And unlike usual, they had a limited edition physical release. It's already quadrupled in price.
Wow.
Not to be biased or anything, but it's the best album.
They use holo avatars on stage, so holographic avatars. So they're costumes, but they're holographic for the most part. So
that's awesome.
Their bone is a Vesk, like Kreshkisk is.
Nice.
She has white scales, black skull patterns on her face, who wears these elegant white kimono, and she plays the electric koto. There is the captain, the lead singer, Captain Carmine. She's a petite person, and she's a human woman who wears a pirate coat and a red and black knee-length dress. She's a lead singer and she does percussion.
Cool.
had a weird glitch in there. Okay. Then there's Mini Metal. She's a small, dark-skinned, black-haired human woman who wears a black haori, a pink and black knee-length dress, and a pair of pom-poms on her head. She plays electric guitar.
Les Paul. Woohoo.
And then there's one of the fan favorites,
Mini Metal.
Tsuchiko. There's a
No.
cobra-headed girl wearing a frilly pink and red Lolita fashion dress and a red ribbon on her head. She plays electric guitar. Electric bass guitar, I should say.
Yes. Science piece. Very cool.
All right. So they have one of the most sophisticated holo avatar projectors in the packed worlds, and the Viscarium as well, routinely accomplishing feats considered impossible with the current hologram technology. And a staggering amount of legal protections prevent others from accessing or studying their equipment.
There actually was a show that did that. It's really cool.
They're very
Because-
similar to real life Hatsune Miku. Hatsune Miku is a Japanese idol. She's not a real person. She's a what's the word? Like a Vocaloid, I think is the term. But she is an entirely projected person that gets like 3D projected on stage for her concerts. And all of her music, all of her movements, everything is programmed. But she's like an actual idol. She's a pop star in Japan, and she's super famous.
I believe it.
All right, and the
I
last
would
thing,
totally go see her. I'm a fan of Hatsune Miku.
if anybody cares, there's the titles of the Star Sugar Heart lineup. So,
Is it bad that I want this to be like an actual album and I want to really listen to them?
right?
I would for sure put Galactic Groove on repeat. Are you kidding me right now? Celestial Serenade? Yes. That's gotta sound epic.
That's right. All right, so a lot of work went into making all those images and stuff. So I
Very nice.
want to use them at
Fair-
least twice.
Yeah, they look
Okay.
great.
So getting back to Ziggy says, thanks for coming. I hope you'll understand if I keep this brief. We've got a lot of work to do to get our new headquarters up and running. You are on a short timetable as well. You see this Isoki salvage barge named the Cutter Collector, captained by a Isoki named Winks, picked up a distress beacon transmission in the drift. Winks didn't have the time to check it out, but she sold the data to the Society when she reached Absum Station. How nice of her. Well, turns out this beacon came from the Struggles Scholar, a Kasathan ship that, and their antenna wiggle for a moment, escaped from Sangoro's bulwark. If you didn't know, the
Escape.
bulwark was the old base of operations for the Exo Guardians. Now, Fursiku Luwazi wisely grounded us from investigating the bulwark after all contact was lost. It was shortly after the Scoured Stars incident, but we can't pass up this opportunity to learn what happened there. We might even be able to find the coordinates to our missing headquarters. Wouldn't it be joyous to have a large fortress to play loud music in? He hands you guys a data pad. Here are the coordinates of the distress signal. It is unlikely that any of the crew survived, or they'd be here by now. So be on the lookout for bodies and whatever just killed them. Since the crew is most likely Kasathas, it would mean a lot to their extended families if you could bring back their remains or keepsakes to the Idari. Otherwise, salvage any data you can, especially the ship's log, as it could tell us what happened to Sangoro's bulwark. This datapad also holds a one-time use decryptor that will let you decode the Exoguardian ciphers and use on the distress signal. So good luck.
Thanks.
All right, so at this point, you all should naturally have questions. Does anybody think of a question they might have for Ziggy?
Yeah. How long have they been gone? I mean, how long is the? Yeah. What am I trying to say? How long has the beacon been going?
Well, all we know about what's happened with this the starship is that it was the Struggles Scholar is a Kasathan starship that was undertaking a short mission to Sungaro's bulwark around the same time the signals stopped coming in. We assumed the ship was lost along with the bulwark, but the signal now proves otherwise. It's thrilling. I don't think any of the crew could have survived this long, though. It's very sad. Still, the ship is compact, with only 10 or so internal compartments, so once you find it, it shouldn't take long to search.
Okay.
Ah.
So are we just going to search for bodies, or is there something else we're searching for?
We're searching for everything. They want to know that what was happening, the logs, the bring
Okay.
back anybody alive, all this stuff.
So, to give you a little bit of background on the previous headquarters of Lady Magdala, welcome. Oh, I know why it's so many tabs, because I have the wrong view. Aha! Thank you for saying something. I appreciate you. That's not the right one. There it is. Haha! Lady Magdala's in the house, by the way. Say hi to her. She is.
Nicola, hello.
Hi.
She streams most of the time with Havoc. They do stuff like D&D, and they also do a lot of Neverwinter. Looks like they were doing makers and crafting. I didn't catch it, so I don't know what they were making or crafting, but check her out. She's cool. Thank you for stopping by, Lady Magdala. I appreciate it. So,
Thank you.
Ziggy is now the leader of the Exo Guardians. Before the Scour Stars incident is where a new galaxy type and was found, and it was determined that a lot of starfinders should go to this one planet that was there. So the majority of the active starfinders went to this location and then disappeared, and they were all lost. So the starfinders have had to rebuild and try to figure out what happened. About the same time, this stuff happened here at the Bulwark, and the Bulwark was the Exo Guardians' previous fortress. So Ziggy says there was a Vesk. His name was Songoro. He found this uninhabited fortress on a world in the vast. It was an immense edifice of metal and stone, forged by some forgotten species. How nice of them. This discovery happened during a time when the Pact World and the Veskarium were fighting each other, which I hear was quite a sad time. But Songoro, Vesk, surprised everyone by giving the site to the Starfinder Society as long as he could become a member. And with the stipulation that the fortress could not be used as part of the conflict between the Pact Worlds and the Veskarium. Starfinder Society accepted, and Sangoro went on to found the Exo Guardians. Sorry, I didn't mean to post it twice. So, what exactly happened to the Bulwark, we don't know. One day, signals just stopped coming in. The exact coordinates for that star system was, and the system that contained the Bulwark, were kept hidden, and only Guidance, the first seeker at the time, and the most senior members of the forum know its exact whereabouts. So after the Sick-Howard Stars incident, this information was lost. Only Guidance knows. Does anybody remember who Guidance is?
No.
Isn't that the machine thing?
Yep, I
The-
do remember. Yeah, that
Yeah.
gave us our Starfinders like stuff for the graduation ceremony.
Yeah.
The Starfinder's AI, pretty much. She's like Siri, but for Starfinder.
Correct. Now, Guidance
I don't know if
refuses.
anyone has ever seen the anime Psychopaths, but if you've ever seen Psychopaths, Guidance is 100% Sybil. Okay, I'm feeling evil vibes.
Guidance
For the
refuses to
anime
provide
people, you'll appreciate it.
the coordinates, though I'm sure it has its reasons. Anyway, there's not much information on what happened to the Bulwark, so hopefully the Struggle Scholar has some information in his data logs. Isn't this exciting?
Yes, yes, it is.
So, to summarize, there was this ancient fortress. Nobody knows what happened to it or why it stopped communicating with everybody. At the same time as most of the Starfinders were destroyed right around the same time. They might even be connected. Nobody really knows enough about either one to make that connection. Nobody knows where it is. Now all of a sudden, it's been 20 years or so, and this Isoki found this floating ship. Didn't get a chance to do anything about it, so they just sent the coordinates, sold the coordinates to the Starfinders.
Right.
Now that's where you come in. They want you to go check it out and see what's going on. This could hold answers that people have been waiting for.
Right.
It could be nothing.
I spent 20 years of nothingness, and now we're going to go and try to investigate.
Correct.
That's pretty cool.
So, these are the Kasatha. There's the four-armed, tall, cone-headed people. They're very, very, not necessarily religious, but they have, they're very ritualistic, I guess is the better word. They do, they have very, like, some of them will walk around a chair 3 times before they sit down, and will draw all their weapons and put them back into their sheath and then pull them back out before they fight. They have all these different rituals and good luck charms and things and things that they believe in and do. Some of them are passed down through families. Some of them are passed down through their clans. Some of them they just make up on their own. And this is a ship that was run by these guys.
So there could be a lot of fidget spinners and stuff there.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the stupid. Oh, that's why. It helps if you look in the right place. Okay.
It reminds me of that one dude from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Doesn't his name start with a G?
There's Shiva, a woman, and Goro. Both have
I think it was
forearms.
Goro who I was thinking of.
Yep, they both have forearm, but Goro is much bigger and much more popular and more common. He's in like 4 of the games, whereas she's only in a couple. So the Adari, we talked about the Diaspora. So that's a reminder of where the Diaspora is. The Adari is a ship that houses all of the Kasathans, the Kasathan race. Their planet was dying, and so they did all use these mystics and things, and their fortune tellers and mystics determined Akaton was of course they didn't know the name at the time, was a habitable, empty planet for them to go live on. So they put all of their entire race and genetic codes and everything into this Odari, and which is a living ship, by the way, and traveled. Took them more than 400 years to get here. By the time they got here, Akaton, actually, I'm sorry, it was Verces, the one they're right next to. Verces was inhabited. The information was incorrect. So instead of trying to take over and conquer Verces and live there, they just said, never mind, we'll just go into orbit here. And they've been here for more than 100 years. And they live on the Adari and then travel throughout. So that's where the Kasathans come from, and that's why he mentioned the Adari, saying that, I said, because they are so traditional and they do have all these rituals, it is very important that they get the bodies back so they can do all these different things. And he would take it back to the Adari. All right, so I know all of you took copious notes. Any other questions?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
All
We have to
right.
take the gap to get there.
You'll be
we
going
have to
into the
take the-
drift to get there, yes.
Okay, so our time frame will be different according to what happens there.
Yep.
Yes. All right. There we go. So go ahead and give me culture checks for the anybody who is trained in it, and Treble Clef will play some tunes. So you guys will get +2.
See, I rolled a 5.
So did I.
Yeah, but one's a
but you didn't have a
17, the other's an 8.
Wow.
17.
And that was computers anyway. Sparkles Mandy coming in with a
What?
party of 26.
supposed to-
Wow.
Oh, I just culture. Okay.
Woo! Thank you.
Noise.
Again, I did. There you go. On my computer check, I did better. Culture check, not so much.
Appreciate you
All
stopping
right.
by. Mac the Axe,
There we go.
appreciate it.
Oh, no.
If you guys need to raid and run, I understand. If you want to
It's a
stick around,
raid.
this is the group. We're doing a little bit of Starfinder using Fancy Ground. This is the group. So you can see we've got a giant panda, a one-legged frogman, a dwarf, a half-elf, and a Vesk, big giant lizard guy. So they're getting ready to travel through space and explore a abandoned ship. Try to find some more information on that. Appreciate you stopping by. We play this every other week. Next week we'll be doing a different group where they're starting a brand new civilization on a new planet. So come back next week and check it out. If you want some D&D, like Sparkles and Manny was just doing, come back on Wednesday. We've got some of that too.
Good stuff.
All right, there we go. So with those culture rolls, we've got this. Most of that, Ziggy already told you. We have this one. So this gives you a little bit more information about the structure itself. It's the only one that was on the planet. And there were extensive underground tunnels and storage vaults. There was a huge stockpile of equipment there, letting field agents on missions access items without having to come back all the way back to Absalom Station. And then the last one you get is this one. There had been no survivors or distress calls from anyone associated with Songor's bulwark until now. And Guidance might be the only one who knows the location, but they have not given it to anyone.
The
Okay.
hell, Guidance.
All right, so it's okay. All right. So who is going to be the pilot? Well, first of all, you have a choice. There are two different types of ships you can use, similar to your last mission. You have the Drake or the Pegasus. So the Drake is more combat ready, while the Pegasus has improved sensors. So you might be able to learn more information about the Struggle Scholar before you go on to it, before you board it. If you come upon any kind of other combat, you be able to scan and you'll know more information. There's also more cargo space and things like that if you need it.
And we updated its armor class or armament.
Yes, it's already updated and ready to go. So last time you guys took the Pegasus, so so you're familiar with that. It's still got dirty socks and used pillowcases from the last time you used it. Do you want to use the same ship, or do you want to switch it up?
Well, I don't see a reason for switching it up.
Okay, so that makes it easy. Go to your, let's see, is Kreshik on it? He is not. He's the only one who's not on the ship. So if you go to your character sheet,
1 second.
I am pulling up the, and then on the bottom tab is ships. So give me just a moment here. I am pulling party sheet. There it is.
Discord. I mean my
ships. Bane, welcome. Appreciate you stopping in and saying hi. Bane has graced us before with his presence.
Nice.
Is that a little goblin emoji?
Yes.
Half
I
orc.
want goblin emoji.
Goblin or half orc or something. Yeah, one of those. He's got a mohawk and a goatee, so.
That's pretty awesome.
Tusks.
That is cool. Looks just like Sven.
I have to look really closely. It does have a mohawk. I want a mohawk goblin or emoji. What the heck, man?
So if you want that, you got to go to his channel. I don't know if it's you would have to follow him or not, but it's one of his handmade ones. Dadgummit, it helps if you type it correctly. There we go. All right. So if you look at your ship's page, you'll see on the right it says roll. Looking at your skills, and then looking at the where's the party sheet? Well, okay, let me minimize this. I've got so many windows open. There we go.
Oh,
I'm also kicking in again, so
Party sheet. There we go. All right. So captain, they just they can only have one captain, and they assist somebody once around someone else on the ship, or they can demoralize the other ship if you're in a ship combat, and give them a minus. The gunners are self-explanatory. They shoot things. There's a magic officer who can use their mystical abilities to aid the weapons or the scanners on the ship. There's the pilot. You can only have one pilot, and traditionally, it's like driving a truck. 9 times out of 10, you're not going to really be needed. Anybody can move the ship along the normal path. The pilot is useful because, one, they add their piloting ranks to the armor class of the ship, and two, if you ever do need to do special things, that's when the pilot comes in, so they can do things like a barrel roll or Emmelman, where they flip around and go back the other direction. They can try to fly through the other ship's space without provoking attacks of opportunity and shoot them from anywhere, from any side. And they can also do fancy maneuvers to add armor class to the ship that you're in. There's also the engineer, who can boost things and fix things if they're broken. The science officer, who is very important, who needs to scan things and scan the other ships. They can also tweak and boost your weapons, or target your weapons on against the other ship. And I think that's it. Did I forget any other roles? Let's see. Oh, there's a chief mate. So if you don't have computers, which is what the science officer uses, you don't have engineering, which is what the engineer uses, you can have the chief mate. He uses acrobatics and athletics to sort of bang things, unplug something and plug it back in somewhere else. Just try to physically force the ship to do things that it's not normally supposed to do, using acrobatics or athletics.
We are all very acrobatic and athletic except for Trog. The only one in our group that's not is the dwarf, ironically, which makes sense.
Yep. So put yourself in a role, and this can change every round anyway, but you definitely want at least one science officer. So somebody with computers. Sadly, it looks like you only have 2 with computers.
sadly.
Yeah, you guys live in a society where you're on the computers more so even than we are in today's society. It's like people not knowing how to use a phone, walking around.
I've been busy traveling the galaxy.
So,
for real.
that's right. So, but there's a lot of people, a lot of you are
He's
saying,
too busy
"Hey,
being a celebrity. He's got like assistants and stuff who used to do all that for him.
exactly."
Right.
All right, there we go. Cool. So everybody has a spot for now, and we will worry about that more if the situation arises. Yeah, Chris Kisk is definitely your pilot. There's nobody who comes even. He is in fact, the only one who is trained in piloting.
Yeah.
But not only that,
Did I
he also
stay as a captain?
he also has plus 11. So in piloting, so
Oh crap!
yeah,
Yeah, that's hands down. Mhm.
he knows what he's doing,
Yeah.
even if someone else did have piloting. So he's a good spot for that.
I'm second rank in computers, but I'm not sure if that's the highest. Is it?
That is the second highest. Treble clef is the highest. With you, there's only two of you. Like I said, there's
Right.
one that's +7, one is +3. So, cool
Okay.
thing is, the ship itself has computers, so the ship will
Right.
give its bonuses to people who are doing stuff with their computers and things too.
Okay.
And you can also switch roles and
Engineering.
do things as well. But just keep in mind, don't need a captain. Need. You don't have to have a pilot. You don't have to have a gunner. In any case where you don't have those, anybody else can do those things, move the ship or shoot as what's called a minor action. It's just a minus to it.
Okay.
Anyway,
I'll take the magic officer role then.
I guess Riven will take a gunner.
okay. So
Or it could be a passenger.
Nico, do you want to be chief mate or?
I was just thinking about that. Isn't that the one that
Yeah.
requires athletics or acrobatics?
Yep.
yes,
On it.
Which one is it? Which one is that?
chief mate.
Yeah,
I'm
we're all
probably the
really
highest.
good in that, so it's just a matter of just filling it with somebody.
Yeah, and somebody who can't do
Okay.
anything else can jump in there because you guys can all do that really well.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so you guys take off.
We could make Trog our captain.
Crash Kisk. Ashton, go ahead and left click on the 6-sided dice, or right click, either one. You want a total of 5d6. So if you right click on it, it'll pull up a menu, and you'll just click
I see.
roll 5, or you can left click and hold it and right click 4 times to add till you get 5. Either way, roll
That is so
5d6.
damn- Dear
Click
goodness.
your heels and spin around 3 times.
Okay.
Put your right foot in, shake it all about, do the hokey pokey.
It's
That's cool.
fancy
It just keeps
grounds.
making a bigger circle
Yeah, it's fancy
when
grounds. You
you
can
right
do a lot of
when you
different
right
things.
click it.
How do you think?
In fact, you can fill the whole screen.
Reno does that all the time with his crazy rolls?
You can't get rid of it either. It has to drop and roll.
Well, if you don't move and just let go, it'll drop and it won't roll.
Oh, okay. Like a static drop. Okay.
Correct.
You want me to test it with my 72D20 again?
You can if you want to.
No,
How steady
I
is
don't
your
want to click
hand,
that
eh?
many times again.
All right. So you take off, go into the drift, and you're cruising along.
I like that quote. People thought a lot of things with a blatant disregard for their personal safety.
Yes.
That does sound like something Nick would say.
Yeah,
Was
but
he
who
talking
he
to
saying that
Scramble?
to? Probably. It's the only person I could think of that he would say
I was
that.
thinking that. Yeah, I
Well,
was like,
he-
only Scramble comes to mind.
He just joined that group, so it was probably one of the other Ashley, Mantha, Joe, one of the other people from.
I don't know how Joe plays D&D,
The
but I could
party
see Joe being blatantly disregarding their personal.
All right, and so as you guys are cruising along,
Cruising along.
oh, that happens then. Okay. All right, so I misread that. I thought that happened earlier. It doesn't.
That's a quote. That's a quote from you, Reno. You are so full of shit. Grambles doesn't even have any of this quality.
So again, the drift is just this strange menagerie of all these different sights and sounds. You might go 24 hours without seeing anything, and then you might have to carefully maneuver the ship through all these odd collections of objects that you're coming across. So as you're coming along, you see this huge beast come out of this gas cloud and start moving towards you and toward the ship. And
It's hungry.
That is where we will leave it till
It's
2
hungry.
weeks.
I still think it's
Oh.
awesome. I have the Let's Jam feature.
Oh, in a couple weeks, though, Akita will be joining us from halfway across the country.
Oh, really?
I will. I will.
Sweet.
All right. So, Crush Kiss, if you want to hold on just for a minute, we can take a look at a couple feats and see what works for you. Thank you guys for playing. Thank you so much for the people stopping by, and for the sub and the bits. That is awesome. I appreciate you guys very much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and whatever else you do, enjoy the rest of your day. Say goodnight, guys.
Good night,
Bye,
guys.
guys.
Guys.